All right, guys, we're at Trailhead. These guys are about to get their minds blown. It's gonna start really ugly and it's gonna get worse.
This trail is less than a mile long. It has 1,000 feet of elevation gain and is packed full of huge obstacles. The rocks and landscape changes several times on the way up, and no obstacle is like the other. This trail has only been driven by a handful of rigs. Even less have made it to the top. All of them have been buggies.
I think we're just letting everybody get the right air pressure. I'd like to get them all together and say one last prayer.
Three, two, one, hell and back! All right, guys, let's go to hell.
Pull your front end forward, but we want that passenger top tire and that undercut. Okay. I think we're gonna come up this side right here.
That's what I would do too.
I told you I was gonna get the pink helmet first.
Thomas is already getting himself into a pickle. Oh, we have.
We might have a pink helmet.
Local guy in the most capable car struggling. Curious to see how it's gonna go for the rest of us.
It's good stuff right there. So much fun. We haven't been jeeping in like a year. It's been forever. It felt awesome. Can you pull your front over at all?
Did that come out?
Here we go. Rear and reverse.
That's what I just was doing.
I know, but it started to climb, then you changed it, went forward, and it came back in the hole. So reverse.
Drive shaft?
No, I'm pretty sure you just spit a ring between it.
Guys, I can't believe it. Thomas just broke an axle shaft.
First helmet of the day, baby. It wasn't me.
Yeah, you slid right down into that.
I called it! I called it! We called this one! Honestly, I kind of feel bad because it's probably our fault that he's wearing the pink helmet now. No one guessed this.
All right, so what happened here is Thomas slid off the line, and as you can see, the tire slid out and it got into that undercut. And as he was trying to go forward, the tire locked in between that rock and the bottom and broke the axle shaft.
This hole almost got me last time I was here, and it got me this time.
It sounded like an axle shaft popped, but until he gets up here and out of this predicament, we won't really know.
It's going to be a long 24 hours if this is what we've got.
Literally, you could winch a mile in 24 hours.
We might have to.
Can you do that for 10 cars?
If they're all hooked together.
All together, yeah.
This is a first. Our trail guide, the man who broke this trail, breaks down right at the start.
I think I jinxed myself yesterday when we were all hanging out doing all of our thing. People kept asking me who was gonna get the pink helmet first. I said this guy. That's a good line. Good line. That's a real good line.
All right, so you made Thomas look bad on that one.
No, we just took a different line. That's all. Good driving. Thanks,
That was fun. The difference of inches. That's all it is.
It's a good line. I don't know if I'll be able to get my rear up that though. It'll be tough.
Dude, he just showed you up, bro.
I know. I didn't have a good line and just kept pushing the car until it went pop.
What you got going on, man?
Broken parts, just a little bit. We're looking at a broken axle flange. Well, this is a flange for the rear axle shaft.
See if we can get it up and rotate it.
Repairability. The
If that
shaft's on
axle
its
comes
way.
out, it's like a minute.
Good.
Yeah,
All right, and then he's back up and rolling?
Yeah, and then he's good to go. Once the axle comes out.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good, bud.
We've walked this trail so many times, but this is the first time seeing vehicles on it, and that's just a different story. Let's see what the old Jeepster can do.
Y'all are paving the way.
He said it. I'm just the little guy watching, you know, for diff rocks and stuff. This is the real guy.
I don't like that right there. I don't like the consequence of it.
Is that pretty big?
Let's see what it looks like, Alex.
Oh, well.
Alex.
It's a big hole.
Definitely, my adrenaline is up.
We're second obstacle in. Thing's still running. Nothing's broke yet. So you can't ask for more than that.
What's going on, Marvin?
We're just trying to figure out the line here. Now he's the first one to go through, and we don't have a trail guide anymore. So now we have to figure out the line. I think that's it. I think we got a winner here on this one.
Doing this in the undercut, it's like this.
That was one of those things I just had to keep going and hope it didn't break.
And you saved the door.
Yeah. I think it got it a little bit, but we
got
saved
the door
it.
just a little.
Turn, driver. I'm passenger, sorry, passenger. Hang on. You're pinching in right here. Just a little weight in the right spot will do it.
How you feeling?
Oh man, this is awesome, man. This is why we do this. Now I'm in it. Now it's just another day on the trail. traction out here is just so good. Like, you can just crawl things. You feel how the lugs from those BFGs are just like scratching over rocks, grabbing. You can I can feel the tires in my feet. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but I really can. It's crazy. Awesome. Bam.
Dude, I am jacked right now. We got the episode of Break It and Fix It done, so we're back on the streets. It's been a while since I've busted something. 14 bullets, we all know how hard they're to break though, so. With the rest of them go that smooth. No pink helmet yet.
Yep, there it goes.
Oh.
All right. Come on, Ian. Back up a little. Come on. There you go. Oh. Am I in that cut? You are just past it, so don't roll back.
Fell over, but that's okay. I didn't fall all the way over. And then I came back, and I'm worried about that undercut because I have the same axles as that buggy, and I don't want to break my shafts. So you know what I have on the front of this rig? It's this weird thing. It's called a winch. It's gonna drag my butt up this hill. It's gonna be great.
Big helmet! Looks good on you.
Oh, so I think we're gonna clear out because he's coming through here.
Man, I was just driving over rocks in my Jeep truck and I got stuck. I was worried about that undercut from the jump, and I told Ricky if my tire gets in the undercut, we're pulling cable because we still have 22 hours left. So pull some cable, the furthest on leaf springs. So I win. That's all that matters.
There you go. There you go.
If this keeps moving the way it did on the last two, I think we'll be all right.
All right, till we get to the hard stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna drop in the hole.
We're over 2 hours in, and we're still at the gatekeeper. So this is gnarly.
What's going on here?
He's a little stuck. So they're trying to get him off. They're trying to push him off.
Yeah, pull line. Yeah, I'll just pull up over. Didn't even have it long enough to mess up my hair.
Paul just earned himself a pink helmet. He got so high centered, right on the center of his skid plate.
drove up through. This is rock crawling. This is what we're here for. I expected nothing less, so I hope the trail gets better. It's gonna get good.
All right, let's get Rudy up here.
Rudy, 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 Rudy.
Hey, Rudy. We're gonna help him. We're pulling a cart out of Mario Kart.
Can we rock him at all?
Rudy's Jeep is sounding extremely weird all of a sudden.
Yeah, sounds like it's turboed. Maybe he's hidden something from us and hit a button. I don't know.
Smash the tailpipe. He's got whistle tip.
Oh, he smashed the tailpipe. That makes sense.
The #1 rule at a Hellenbeck is do not ever sit in a seat. When you get tired, like, see if you can help somebody out, if you can spot somebody, if you can bring a water to the camera guys, like that's the kind of stuff.
Something.
Yeah. As soon as you sit down, you will get miserable.
Can you drive a vehicle to the top?
Yes, you can, but it's about an hour-and-a-half loop.
Is it?
It's a long way.
Didn't take long. Didn't take long at all. I'll give this to Rudy, and he can carry the torch. I'll sign my last name here in a minute.
Sounds good.
Not the last time today.
No. You end up putting like little sticks next to it.
Here you go, my friend. I'm gonna pass the torch. I'll get that back from you in a minute. All right.
Dun dun dun! Here comes Peck, brother, save the day. Nice, that was badass.
I apparently overestimated the breakover of this rig on this rock, and I'm just high-centered, I think. I haven't gotten out and seen.
Yeah, no, you're just hung up.
He's gaining on you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what he's hurrying for. The pink helmet will be here when he comes up.
You're a freaking madman, dude.
That was nuts, dude. Look at the size of that rock that he moved. How did that? I've never seen that happen.
It's so much different not being able to crawl these lines. You know, a lot of the other rigs, you know, they got, you know, the means for crawling and the capabilities, where like in this car, you know, it's really not set up for that. So what we try to do even for this is, you know, bring down a lower gear transfer case for the reduction. But man, the 3600 stall converter on this thing, just until it's got, you know, some RPMs in it, it really doesn't open up. So it's kind of one of those all or nothings.
Turn hard. Hard driver. Hard driver. As you roll.
He's on the back.
Turn down all this way. Yes, turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Well, I was the only one to winch on that bottom section, so I gained the pink helmet early on, but then we needed a little bit of rock stacking on some of these other obstacles, but we did it. I don't really have the horsepower to break anything. I've never broken any drivetrain components on this thing, but I don't know. It's a boulder field though, for sure. So, and this pink helmet is trendy.
Holy crap!
They don't call him the groundskeeper for nothing.
I didn't make it. I dug it out too much from moving boulders, and there's no traction.
That's what it is.
It is what it is.
This one is a whole different story now. We're at least no more loose stuff, no more diff catchers, just
This
a
is
crawl.
just fun. Oh,
Yeah, and then
so
we
that's the gatekeeper.
That's the gatekeeper.
That's a pretty good gate.
Wait, but that's like gatekeepers. That's like three of them.
It kept a few.
Yeah.
Did its job.
It did.
What do you think so far?
Okay. This trail's gnarly. Like, if I looked at this by myself, I'd think, no way. There's no way we can get up that. But with a couple good spotters, a couple pink helmets, a couple winch lines.
That's what this is all about.
Right there, that's good. Now driver. There you go. Here we go. Yeah, lunchtime. That's what us rednecks do for lunch.
We got the chef putting lunch on right now. This is the first time I've driven this Jeep, actually ever, so.
Kind of find you a good place for him, you know?
And actually, he doesn't deserve that much credit. This Jeep's easy to drive.
This one's completely different than the obstacles we've previously done. This is basically a waterfall bowl, is what I would describe it, with a super hard, super off-camber line to the right side. That's the RCV Performance bonus line that gets you -1 pink helmet. Then we got the center line, which is like the medium, and then left is the easy. So we're gonna hit the center line.
Gonna get tires on it, see how it feels. If it's not feeling good, then I'll back out of it.
All right, good luck. Bonus line.
Right there. Roll it, roll it. What?
Wild card over here, killing it.
Went for the bonus line, nailed it first shot. Good spotter right here. Woo! Pop's got my back. I believe I'm -1 pink helmet, or -1 pink helmet now.
We see here in the wild Ian Johnson is in his vehicle about to take on the waterfall.
Come on, girl, settle down, girl. Settle down. Stop trying to show off. This ain't an Ultra 4 car. I got leaf springs. Goodness gracious. You got a little rowdy there for a minute. Woo!
Which line you taking?
I'll go in the middle, same as Marvin. Same as Marvin. I'll go up that middle-y part.
Ian, right here's the sweet spot. Shoot it to the tree and turn down.
Yeah, go right. Yeah, I don't know if you want to sit there.
You don't want to sit there? cheaper than shocks, I'm just saying. Wheelbase always wins.
That was one hell of an attempt, though. He really. Oh, great driving. Good job.
It was close.
Oh, what happened?
Well, as you can see again, I'm turtled out. It's going to be the theme of this trip. Small tires. This is a freedom line. Yep, small tires.
You're kind of sitting on the edge.
Yeah, this is where you hook a winch if you like your stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so close.
I was dang close.
That was sick jumping up there.
Dang it.
Not too bad. Having some fun with it. Didn't clean between the cones as good as I wanted, but up is up, right? Oh yeah.
Rudy, 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 Rudy. What's your plan of attack here?
Well, unlike everyone else, I think I'm gonna go up the center. I actually like Peck Bros, so not gonna try the bonus line. I know this doesn't have it. After seeing what it took for other people, this is not the line for that.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. I mean, look how deep those rocks are just embedded into the terrain there. Man. These rocks into other rocks.
Marvin told us that he's feeling really good right now, and we're gonna rattle his brain. What we got here is a 36 inch.
Oh, hey, he's coming.
What? What's that? I don't know. What the hell?
Holy flip.
Oh, God.
That noise was perfect. That sounded like a rock.
Oh my god!
Oh, what the heck is that noise?
Holy shit, man, my heart dropped.
What went through your head, Marvin?
Everything. That my motor is spitting out all internals at the same time. That's what just went through my head.
Make sure you'll never miss an episode by subscribing to our YouTube channel and activating that notification bell.
We're in this, I don't know, about 6 hours strong. It's hot, getting hungry.
Thomas, what's going on? What's your plan here? So we got a big one right here. We start sectioning the men from the boys, I think, at this spot. It's one after another from here. This one pretty much takes you to the moon. Don't look down.
It looks really flat on camera.
All right, walk up to it. Let's show him how big that actually is.
He's gonna put his tire, yeah, basically where my shoulders are. Yeah, this stuff is cool to me. Badass. This is awesome.
Is this your fun part that you've been saying?
Oh yeah, we're starting to get
You're gaining elevation right here, man. I'm gonna have that pink helmet on again.
All right, Marvin, what's your plan for this little guy?
Praying to baby Jesus that I don't fall off the rock. I'm gonna try like a medium height. I don't want to go all the way to the top, but try to stay as high as we can. Andrew's got it. That was easier than expected. It pulled right up it.
How's the weight of that pink helmet feel?
It's so heavy. It's so heavy. It's like it's draining on me. It's just weighing down the stress.
The weight of everyone's mistakes.
Oh, it's compounding.
Somebody help him!
Captain, she can't take much more abuse.
Don't roll on my kid.
I know.
Yeah.
This rock's possible to come down.
It's good. We're really making good time. I'm not upset about it.
No, we need drama. No, we're not making good time.
So what do we do if we finish early?
Yeah.
Hit another trail. Or go back down. Or we're gonna go back down. We can do rock, paper, scissors at the top and figure out what we want to do. Because then it would be hell and back.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Building holes for the Peck brothers to deal with right here. Look at this. Give them a little set of holes to try to climb through right there, boss.
This thing's huge.
Is that the steepest wall you've been up?
Oh, in this thing, yeah. It was scary because my oil pressure, as soon as I get steep, my oil pressure dropped to like 5. I don't want to blow this motor up, but when I get on the gas, it had to go back up, so I just had just enough. But luckily, these tires pulled me up. That was awesome.
Hang on. Everything fell out. Everybody clear? No. Hey, come this way.
Put your brake on real quick.
Passenger, go.
That was a pretty good ride. You know, he owned it. Just
I'll say right now,
freaking sent it.
I wouldn't have made it without my spotter or my co-driver because my T-case wouldn't stay in gear, so Rudy had his foot on the stick the whole time, keeping it in gear. But we gave her hell. Hoping Robbie Layton's not mad at me because I think I threw his 12-inch sub out the back, and he specifically asked me to not do that.
You won't be getting the 12-inch sub later either, man.
That was good, man.
Dude, that
Trying to
was...
set the bar for the wild card for next year, man. They got a high bar to hit.
Now, is that one of the steeper walls that you've done?
Yeah, that's probably the steepest I think I've done. There's one at Rubicon called Soup Kitchen we hit that's pretty steep, but that one doesn't take a lot of throttle, so it's a little hairy, I guess you could say.
That guy can just drive, man. I can't say anything about it.
The right bounce.
Yeah, that was the right balance, absolutely.
That doesn't get much better than that. It's not my rig, so if you know.
All right, a couple hours ago, we threw these puppies on. I'm pretty sure they're warm.
Oh, yeah. Hand me that bag.
Nice.
Yeah, the bag.
Are they warm?
Chimichanga, I think so. I hope they're cooked all the way. Ooh, this one feels good.
Let's see here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you want to be on this or over here?
Yeah, you're good.
That look real easy. Tell me about it.
That one wasn't bad at all. I watched all these guys, so I kind of figured where to go and where not to go, so it worked out easy.
Nice.
This one,
yeah,
maybe
now what do you
harder.
think about the wall here?
I got some ideas. We're going to see if they work. I don't know. I think they're going to work.
He's actually worn the pink helmet the whole time that he earned it.
Seeing everyone else.
No shame. No shame, you know?
He's wearing it with pride.
You know what? He's probably the guy that should never have worn that helmet.
No one knows why it's on him.
I got bamboozled. And you know what? I'll take the heat.
Hey, you're a good dude.
He's gonna lose it soon. I have a good feeling.
Yeah.
So I know Rudy's here. Do you want me to go up the sand hill so I can get my bonus points and take off the pink helmet?
Shoot, that's right.
Little bit passenger. There you go. Now driver. Hard.
Dude, that was great. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Give me that thing!
Hey, take that helmet off! Get that helmet off!
So
I've earned this!
Yes, you have.
You know that tree?
I thought you just went up there and that was a bonus.
Past it.
So
does he still get
I
the
think
bonus?
the rules are getting
Does he still get the
invented
bonus?
as
Or
we
he go
go.
all the way?
Sweet.
Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. Rory still gets the points. But the deal was only to go up that one thing. Like I didn't even know that it continued. That you could potentially continue.
Yeah.
Wait, you couldn't. John could.
Yeah.
You couldn't, yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing about 400 horsepower.
Yeah,
I'm missing a lot more.
40 horsepower. He tried it in second and didn't have had too much wheel speed, so he had to do it in third.
Oh my god, I wish I had that problem.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Who are you?
We were like, well, John's just gonna. Well, he'll meet us at top.
He's going that way.
You literally dusted us out over
I was
here.
gonna say, can you see it from the ridge?
Oh yeah.
You dusted us out over here.
I don't know if you know this, but we can hear you too.
So crazy. You try and plan out your line and then you see the Jeep on it and it's way different. Hard. You're gonna cut. No, you can't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. exactly what to do, but we got problems. I'm thinking it's happening. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me get that pink helmet warm.
Pink helmet.
This freaking rock, who put this here?
I can't believe that thing moved. It looked like it was solid.
We got into a predicament. It don't sound like it's good, huh? Can I take that from you?
You could.
Gladly. I wanted to wear this. Looks good on you. Thank you.
It's getting technical. You got to pick, I mean, like this much on either side is like go or crash, basically. So
I need a factor 55 non-edible donut.
At 0 oil pressure, so I hope that thing recovers once it gets back on flat ground. Oh, they're taking the whole door out now.
You want to just put that in the back of my truck for the rest of the day?
We've taken that one off.
That's what I'm saying. You might as well just put it in my truck. Okay. Do we have another factor 55 non-edible donut? Yeah, just faster.
I beat him.
Oh my God!
How did you do that?
Jesus, man.
It's like literally the same product. I love the enthusiasm.
Marvin, keep what you got. He's gonna try and drive up on his winch. Keep what you have. Just stay. Oh! Okay, kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Tire. I think it just farted. I think you got the luckiest rebeat in your entire life. If you lost nitrogen, that whole thing would be covered in oil right now. There's no way you lost nitrogen. You know when that thing loses. Yeah. It doesn't just lose nitrogen. That was the bead reseating. Yeah, you got to winch and drive the whole way. The ticking is okay when it sounds like a doorknob. You got trouble. Rear locker. Rear locker. Rear locker's been having problems. Yeah, it's
Time update is 6:30, so still got ways to go. But the sun is slowly starting to set, so it's cooling off a little. I'm not mad about that.
It's just the craziest shit I've ever seen, and we're having so much fun. Just watching everybody work together when somebody gets stuck. I mean, Warren, all the stuff that Justin brought out here to help us, you know, rig all these rocks up and Jeeps up to get everything done. And we just smashed a Peck Brothers door.
We didn't get very far.
You went, how many feet?
Probably like 15 feet. I already had the pink helmet, so we might as well get the winch out. Hopefully get out of here without too much damage.
So how do you feel that we're not really halfway yet?
So we've been talking about this a bunch, and like miles wise we're supposedly at like 0.4 of 0.9 miles. Time wise we're right on track, so that tracks. However, there was 0.2 miles of like cruising that we did between the gatekeeper and here, so I don't know that we count that as full time, right? So are we on schedule, or are we really 0.2 miles behind schedule? I'm no math magician, I'm just throwing out figures.
No, it seems though that even if we turned around like right here, right, that we would get out of what we've gone through with way faster than we came in.
Well, gravity, right? Like it'd be easier. We're more experienced.
Experience is the thing that you get right after you need it.
Well, and also I think when you experience stuff like this, your care level somehow drops, and you may not care about things like scratching and denting as much. So I think that'll make us much more expedient. I don't think that their care is what's holding them up right now. I think it's mostly just gravity.
There you go. All right, hold tight, Marvin. Driver. Real there.
About to dip out again. anybody ready to go home?
No. Hell no. I just opened my first Red Bull. I'm ready to keep going.
That's right. Fatigue set in. Now it's pop the energy drinks. Let's go for round 2.
From the looks, that was the least bad section of this entire trail, where everybody was like, you looked out and said, yeah, you go there, 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 it's just a rock garden, whatever. Man, it's messing us up. Man, and everybody tried every possible line a gazillion times, and it just won't go. I can't wait until we're out of the rock garden section. I know that this is the rock garden section, and there might be a little more, and then we're done with rock garden. Yeah, we're getting into the real ugly stuff when it's dark, so that's exciting.
Better call the cops. I'm about to kill it. I lost the tail light. Oh. Wild card, baby. There you go. Hey, back up. Got to show these East Coast guys how us California and West Coast guys get it done. The line I originally picked didn't work out well for me. So, well, it worked out well. I just had to get a lot more throttle than I was hoping, but we got it done. Almost rolled, but was able to get it in reverse. Got that sand hollow shifter, gets into reverse really quick, thankfully. It got her back down and got through the line. I think I'm the only one to make it through there, so pretty pumped on that.
Guys, this little rock section here is kicking our butt. It is absolutely brutal. This is completely insane. This is something that really didn't look that bad when we pre-walked it, and is now turning out to be an absolute nightmare. Holy cow. It's getting dark, the sun is disappearing behind the horizon. People are getting a little bit salty because it's taken long, but every hell and back takes long. It is what it is. It's a video production, and a video production always takes forever. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Living through this for the last 5 years, we just gotta deal with it and keep on trucking.
All right, man, you've been waiting quite a minute.
Yeah.
Back down here.
I got kind of a plan what I want to do. We'll see if that all goes together or if it falls apart here shortly, so.
Keep going!
Long time to stare at that while everyone was up here stuck, and Rory and I came up with a pretty good line we thought would work, and it worked.
first seen it, but it was that nub sticking out that everybody was slowing down. I was kind of wondering, but I figured a little bit of huh, and we'd get up to the top.
Baby.
That's how we get it.
That thing is so nasty, man. I freaking love it.
Dude, tell me about that.
As Marvin would say, send it to the moon.
Stay my way in the front. Yep. Woo! Let your winch out a little bit now. Let your winch out. You're up.
Nice.
Yeah, boy.
Dude, he made that look easy. Disco.
What's up?
How you feeling? You made that one look easy.
It was easy. Just gotta be on the right line. No, that was awesome. That was fun. Super fun. I love it out here.
As it gets darker, is it getting harder? Or?
It probably will. I mean, there's some gnarly still ahead, and you know, everything keeps changing, so it'll be interesting.
How are we doing on the countdown? 24 hours.
See, it's 9:18. So what?
We just hit 12 and a half hours on the trail, bud.
Yeah,
we're halfway.
We started at 9:30.
Yeah, we're halfway.
We're halfway. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely don't back
I couldn't back there. That was within
That was. He's been living right. He's been living right after that one.
This thing? I haven't been living right, apparently.
Turn back. Right there, turn back up. There you are, turn hard. Come forward. There, forward.
Good run.
Yes, it was.
How you feeling? How's energy levels?
Energy levels are good.
I'm fine. I knew what I signed up for. I'm not going to back down from it. So they wanted me to winch up down there, and I told them, let's give it another go. And they stacked a whole bunch of rocks too.
I want to go here, put my tire on there, and come through this way.
Okay. Just say, hey, if it starts to kick the rear towards the hole, watch it, okay? Stop right there, stop right there.
Marvin, you want to get that passenger right here?
I don't think I would even put tires on that.
Keep coming. It's perfectly level. There's just nothing towards the ground.
Hey, straighten it out, bud. Back it up and let it settle a little bit. Drive a little bit. Yep. As you move.
It's there. It's all happening.
As you can see, Marvin's right here just getting nasty. There's like a 12-foot drop on the side of him. Dude.
So at this point, it's a chore, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're halfway, supposedly, so just keep on trucking.
We were halfway 4 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ready to go to sleep?
Not yet. I'm not tired quite yet. I'm all right. I'm all right. But it is only like 10 o'clock. I mean, it's not night yet. Not yet. Got a long bunch of darkness coming.
the thing I really like about this is the different types of vehicles. We got bodied rigs, we've got
race cars,
we got a buggy or two, and it just shows the diversity of how much fun you can all have together and just go wheel trails. Work as a team and we can get through just about anything.
We are way the hell up here. The rocks are getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
How you boys doing?
Oh man, right now we're awesome. I got my comfy seat. Life is good.
This is nice to sit down. It's the first time I've sat down in here since we started the day.
That's crazy.
I felt the fatigue when I got here, to be honest with you, based on our 40-hour tour to get here. But you know, I think the give-a-care level has dropped significantly across all of us, which is really going to add for some good action.
So I heard something about a pink helmet. What?
Oh yeah, we passed it off finally.
Yeah, my head was getting cold. Oh no!
So I put this helmet on to warm my head up.
What happened?
Just normal stuff.
Normal stuff.
Yep. I'm gonna wear this a lot in the next 5 hours.
Going up the wall?
Coming up here?
Yeah. Is it a bonus line?
That is a bonus line.
Then yeah.
So Rory, tell me about this bonus line.
Yeah, it looks pretty spicy. It's got the potential to not go well, but we'll see.
Beast mode.
King Kong balls.
Absolutely insane what this guy can do, man. It's crazy.
Well, the rock got in the way, so we went up it.
Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind. Big time.
I told you you'd make it.
I know, look at you.
That was dope, Rory.
I have no suck down winch on the front of this. I also don't run coilovers, so my suspension doesn't unload. And it's a lot cheaper. We've got less into this rig than most of these guys have in their axles.
That is true.
A dual rate coilover has to extend to the whole thing so the springs don't slop.
Right.
So you've got twice the extension that it's got to push that. It's forcing it to the end of its stroke all the time. One coil spring, and I have them mounted top and bottom.
Yep.
So it's just that distance. Those are Rubicon Express 3.5-inch XJ springs. Yep. So see, it's the inner XJ that pulls it up to stuff.
Here's my problem. Is this guy's got -3 pink helmets now. I'm only -1. I gotta start catching up.
Alimony looks spicy. Yeah. It looks like a spot to maybe level the play.
Good job, Rory. Leave it to Rory.
You just got to be comfortable with your car, and that takes years and years of flipping it.
I kind of like the vibes right here.
Yeah, right?
Oh, we do. Danny, making yourself a goodie bag?
Yeah, I'm trying to get ready for Halloween.
Nice.
Oh. It is about, let's see, it is 11:30 at night. And yeah, we brought a couple jet balls out and a bunch of peak refuel meals. So it's like gourmet dry food basically, but it's super, super awesome. We already had it at the Hallenbeck in New Hampshire and it was a hit. So I figured we're gonna do it again. Save time and everybody gets a hot meal here at midnight on the trail.
Venison country casserole. That's good.
Yum, yum, get me some.
This is actually quite tasty.
Got like 100
quite tasty.
Is everything out?
Yep.
Close it, stir it, wait 10 minutes.
Really care, man.
Nice warm meal. It's cold, a little chilly.
What you got there?
Beef stroganoff.
All right. You just jumping for joy, or you trying to shake it?
I'm just following the directions. And the last one says enjoy, so I've got to follow all the steps.
Wake up! Wake up!
That's a lot of Bondo. Holy shit. Right there. Right there, buddy. You got it. It's going to catch you as soon as you come my way. Okay, stop. I think I got it. Okay. Right there, that's the one.
Straighten that out.
What happened there, man?
Got a little body damage. Turns out that rock might be
Your way. You're good.
Can't get up those rocks. Slow. Stop. Yeah, you're good. Here. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Right there, buddy. You're locked in, homie. There you go. Turn that way.
way to go, boys. When we look at the time, time is against us.
I just did what they told me to do. I think it was pretty
We didn't
rough.
really know what we were doing, telling him what to do.
I'm not saying blame. I'm just saying I was inside the Jeep doing what they were telling. They were seeing what it was.
Pretty much changed the whole landscape of the hill.
Every boulder's moving, divs hanging, tires trying to go up. That was rough.
But that was our best.
Yeah.
You know, 2 in the morning. That was our best. That was all we got.
That's all we got.
If you weren't impressed, we're sorry. Apologize.
I'm still proud. 3 amigos still going.
I'm impressed. Brand new rig, fresh out of the shop, never driven before.
We're as surprised
as everyone is. Blown away as everyone.
Yeah.
That's a good line, Rory.
It doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't sound right. I don't think it's good pressure.
Ow! Ooh. Oh! All right. Well. Okay.
What's the diagnosis, Ian?
I don't know yet. I might need a fuel pump.
Yeah, we got fuel.
But there ain't no pressure.
Certainly doesn't seem like any pressure, does it?
Yeah.
Cycle it one more time.
Yeah, we were picking up air.
Do it
for
again.
sure.
We got air.
Hold on. I'm trying. Let's do it again. That's it.
Yeah, that's better.
All right, show fire now.
All right, fingers clear and everything?
We're clear.
Okay. Yeah, air. You get a ton of air and a ton of air. Yeah.
You're well.
Ricky, here's your tool.
So what ended up being the issue?
Air in the fuel line. It ran out of fuel and then just airlocked it.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
So what, you
serious.
just released the air and then
Yep, released
fuel's
the air
pumping
and
again?
she pumped up.
So what is this gas can for?
It's for Ian. We think I ran out of gas. We think. We hope.
Good thing you got some good friends up here.
Oh, it's true.
So what I was trying to do is shoot it up that wall, and my plan was to go up it and stop with the tire above that and then dig over, but it didn't go the direction I wanted, and so I ended up into that. We just had to work it out. I mean, you just got to get it, yeah, once it goes where you don't want it, then you got to figure out how to get it out of there.
I want to see the panel, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Did it push that tube in a little bit? You were hard
yeah,
on it.
just a
You
little
were
bit.
hard on it.
Well, like
That's
I said,
cool.
it's all electroweld. So this is the only chunk of DOM on the whole car. And we only cut it and use it for a slider.
Oh!
You're good, little tippy.
Hey, Mac.
Hang on,
Mac,
you
what?
boys.
Move to the right.
Or does it feel like it's gonna keep going? It should pop up now. There you go. Wind in.
Just playing in the rocks. Trying not to fall asleep at this point.
What time is it?
It feels like it's been 2 or 3 for 4 or 5 hours now. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I've never done anything quite like this. I don't have a pink helmet on anymore, so I'm happy.
We saw you down there, kind of just like lurking, waiting for the next person to give it to.
I was anxiously waiting.
My gosh.
Do you see the size of that rock?
I'm kind of happy that I'm not the one driving.
I mean, look how tall that thing is, dude.
I think there's gonna be a lot of winching up this one.
In between two?
That's the trail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell and back.
This one's a little intimidating.
So here's the lines.
What do you think?
Either you go here and you shoot straight up, or you go around and then come in where Max and go up there.
This is it? Like, there's no other way?
There's a bypass, but it's super nasty too.
Oh, well, I think the last time I hit it, I rolled.
Right? Are you going to be a little nervous?
Yeah, I'm definitely nervous.
I walked the bypass, and the bypass is nasty too. It's not really a bypass. It's just like a second way up.
Here's a question. That lip at the top where Mac is, that tree limb to the left, is that going to be an issue for anybody low body?
We're not going to fit in that.
Getting it done, boys.
Yeah, everything's ready to rock and roll. All right, Thomas rolled on this thing last time, so he drove it as far as he was comfortable with it. So now he's pulling line at the end. This is probably what the majority of us is going to do.
Straight now or what? A little bit past here. Right.
But if you start this trail with a full tank, is there ever a concern of running out of gas? Like,
Depends on your motor.
Yeah. Running out of gas, like 4 out of 5 hell and backs.
We've already ran really low on gas and it wouldn't start, so I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't even think about that on this.
Well, the last line I got a little bit of body damage down here. We're gonna try to not do that again and see if we can crawl this. If it feels comfortable, I'll keep going. If not, then I think I'm gonna hook up the winch at the top, keep it loose and still try to crawl it with the winch as a safety. And if not, then we'll just winch on up.
I want to know where the pink helmet is. I saw winch line. I saw it.
Here it is, our nemesis for tonight. Thomas told us about this many times. He rolled off this just a couple of weeks ago pretty badly. It's super sketchy because the wall we're about to climb is super steep, off camber, and covered in sand. It's not really about the climb itself, it's just if you don't have it, you're screwed.
as high as we can, hook the winch on, and trust that Warren Factor 55 will get us to the top.
We're at 4 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 3 rigs past the big wall, putting the abuse on the cars. Everybody's getting tired, everybody's getting wore out. I'm hoping we kind of catch a second wind after this, clear this wall, but we're putting in work on the winches right now. We're coming up probably a 30-foot wall.
I'm glad that one's over. That was stressful.
Thank you, Justin.
Got you, bro.
He fixed my winch line earlier. I had total trust in him.
You don't even need the help, baby. It's just pretty. Nice job, Alex. Way to go, buddy.
Thanks, brother.
So my plan is I'm going to scoot a little bit more over here, and then I'm going to shoot it, clear that, hopefully clear that stump, and head straight for him.
Good climb, dude. That's a good climb.
Rory's the man. That's it. That's all there is. That's all anybody needs to know.
How do you do it, man?
Well, there's a whole lot of hoping for the best.
You're the first one.
At it earlier. I'm gonna try to just crawl it real slow and see what that does. If that doesn't work, we'll bump it. If that doesn't work, we'll winch.
I think that was the last real obstacle, I hope. It's like 5 in the morning or
4:12.
But yeah, it seems like 5. I don't know.
We're not sure if this is a terrible idea or a questionable idea.
I love it.
Not sure if it's good.
Okay, so we're gonna get far away. We've soft shackled it for safety, so if it slips off, it's only gonna slip off like a couple inches.
4:30 a.m. I'm spent.
Little more. Little more. Little more. Little more. Little more. Yeah, I don't know if she's going.
It's still moving a little. It's gonna spring back, so you're gonna want to
Okay. A little more. Okay, let off.
Look at that.
Oh, we're good.
Man.
Fixed. Ian, you were my hero. Oh, look at that. Don't thank me, thank the winch.
Thank you, Warren and Factor 55 for this body work. It was great.
This is an excellent trail, I must say.
As gnarly as it is, I'm impressed I haven't had to winch more.
What happened, man?
I had a loose battery cable. That's what freaking got me my damn pink helmet.
It is 7:15 and we are at our final obstacle. I earned myself a pink helmet just a minute ago because my ARB compressor went out. Hot-wired it, should be good to go now. Hope we don't have to do it again. This is our final big bang. It is I would say it's a waterfall slash V-notch. It's a waterfall that is so tight that you have to kind of get your tires up over it and leave the waterfall underneath you. It's not for the faint of heart. And especially after, what, 22.5 hours of wheeling so far? Let's see what these guys have in store for us for the final obstacle of the 5th anniversary 24 Hell and Back Trail Challenge presented by BF Goodrich Tires and HB Tuners.
Being the wild card was huge for me. I really wanted it, and I hope I put on a good show for everybody. Showed them my driving talent and the capabilities of my Jeep.
Tell you what, this is the most incredible trail that we have ever been on. I can't even describe it. It was so epic.
The very last line out of here, I tried to hot shot it instead of crawling it. I got all excited.
Hang on, hold it. Go.
Okay, back up for here. Right back. There you go.
You know, everybody's rigs just handled so different on all the lines. All the drivers have different talents. So it's just really cool. And anytime anybody got stuck or broke down, everybody came together as a team. You know, everybody was passing around that pink helmet, having fun, signing it.
Alright, Pet Brothers!
That was brutal.
That was harder than I thought it was going to be. Everything from the wheeling to the staying up to everything.
The front axle was over the finish line when it broke.
Oh.
That's the way it rolls for us. Yep. I'm gonna count our blessings. If that would have happened halfway through that trail, oh my gosh.
We'd be calling the nearest helicopter.
We would be trying to figure out how to just start living on that trail, because this thing would have never come out of there. Last obstacle, last obstacle. I don't know what this is all about.
You gotta bottom the steering box out and then turn. And it should force it.
Go Winchman, go Winchman, go! Go Winchman, go Winchman, go!
The second half of the trail, everything just went downhill. And it was just like, you just had to put a smile on, and we're just in this to have fun, and it was a freaking riot though to see all of those Jeeps, all those guys, everyone work together. I've got to give huge props to the camera crew and the production, because we film and edit our own videos, and so we know how hard and how much work that is. Those guys, I'm not kidding, they are tier 1. I mean, it was back and forth up the obstacles. They didn't complain the whole time.
They didn't get irritable.
No,
they went
like
they went without food,
Yeah.
water. They were red.
They worked
faced.
the whole time.
I'd have been complaining before we even started.
This trail's literally just over a mile long. It takes everything you have, your A game, and a well-built rig to get through it.
What you got there?
Oh, just a chunk of my body. Ricky was here to make sure everyone's RCV made it all the way through, and I was here to prove that a lumpy old YJ on leaf springs can take on and compete and complete 24 hell and back. Bam.
Good job, Ricky.
Yeah, I'll take the credit for that one. That was calculated.
It's fun when we arrive and we're like, yay, finally 24 hell and back. 2 a.m., it's not fun. Sun comes up, it's fun again. So now it's fun again. So now I'd come back and do it again.
Yeah, I would concur.
Yeah. As a first-time goer, getting invited, I'm like, okay, like, they expect my rig to be able to keep up with everyone else. And when I got here, pretty much the only full-bodied rig with glass. I'm the only one that can't remove my windshield. I'm the only one who has electric windows and working taillights for that matter. So I figured after seeing the state of the other rigs, I'm gonna have one heck of a time keeping up. And I was right. But man, there's something about doing something hard and staying awake for 24 hours and doing some of the most difficult trail you've ever been on. It feels like you've accomplished something. Like, it feels good.
kind of skeptical on how we do a trail that's little over a mile long in 24 hours. I'm like, can't we could probably winch the entire thing faster in 24 hours than driving it. Man, that was tricky.
Didn't really know what to expect on my first hell and back. I mean, they say, yeah, you're gonna drive for 24 hours. Didn't really think that that would actually happen, but here we are, it happened. That trail was way tougher than I anticipated. Challenging the whole time. And the mental fatigue, like not sleeping, you make bad decisions. Yeah, it's harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Going out with some swag, dude.
That wasn't on purpose, just so you know. That was complete luck, but we'll take it.
This is another hell and back down. Why do you keep doing this?
Because I love it, because it's the best, greatest, most exciting thing of the year for me. It is the biggest, the largest amount of work, the most amount of responsibility, and just overall like the biggest project of the year for us. Driving to the trail, I think for the first time, I teared up for a second. I was like, man, finally, like we're finally going. We're finally doing this. All these months of hard work, long hours at the office finally paid out.
This is your first hell and back, and you were a boss. You freaking killed it out there, and when people were like, nah, winch, you're just like, I came here to wheel. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, I mean, like you said, I built this car 8 years ago. I can tell you almost anything it'll do in any situation. I mean, I've watched the videos, so I knew it was going to be pretty gnarly and a long event. Just, you know, with the filming and getting everything and all that, and yeah, it was, but it was still pretty fun. It was with a great group of people. So you have, you know, everybody's BSing and talking, and it was awesome. The camaraderie and just, you know, everybody helping everybody when things got bad. And, you know, when it gets early in the morning and everybody's getting to that point where they're burned out and tired and don't want to be here, they're still there helping, throwing rocks, pulling winch line, and that's what I love about this sport. When you have this many rigs, this many different skill levels, this many different built vehicles on a trail, you know, one vehicle's gonna crush at one obstacle and one vehicle's gonna struggle on the same obstacle. You just never know.
That's right.
Yeah.
What would you say to the people who just watch us online, keyboard warriors, who are like, I can do that with this rig?
Oh man, that's just a normal thing, you know. I could do that, you know, in my stock Cherokee or my Wrangler, yeah, and no you can't. But putting this on, I kind of get an idea, but I can't even imagine what this takes, and you know, and the behind the scenes and everything, and just awesome. You guys did a stellar job, and I want everybody to know the great job they did. I'm a YouTuber, so I just feel like I've got to say thanks for watching what we're doing and what we're out here doing, because you know, we do it for you guys to see. We can come out here and wheel. We don't have to bring cameras. You know, so
it's a good point. Tell me, who's your standout vehicle?
I'd probably have to say Paul. For as long as that thing was, like, I was shocked how well it got around. It was just so long and so low, I expected it to be stuck way more than it was.
After being a part of the Hell and Back Arizona, I thought that was the toughest. You know, we were going down most of those trails, large waterfalls, large boulders. Here, we were going up the whole entire day, night, morning. Every obstacle, one after another, was another wow factor. Just huge, difficult piece of trail that we've never seen before. Everybody has body damage. Bring a challenge like this and to bring 24 hours of hell to a trail ride of this magnitude, Marvin, you're nuts. You're 100% focused in the beginning, and as time goes on, just exhaustion, deprivation, you know, you're hungry. I mean, yeah, we got snacks and whatnot, and you know, we had meals and things like that, but you're just on the go constantly. It's hot during the days, it's cold in the mornings and at nights. I mean, you can see us in sweaters here this morning, but it's all the elements. You have to have what you need with you, and it's man versus machine.